occupational therapist here at Addie's AutismFITT Club. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about in-hand manipulation. So in-hand manipulation is some fine motor skills that are important for things we do every day, such as getting dressed, tying our shoes, writing with a pencil, erasing, opening containers, and all sorts of other things you can imagine that you do with your hands. So first we're going to talk about the types of in-hand manipulation. There is rotation, which is there's simple and complex. There's shift, and then there's translation, which there's finger to palm and palm to finger. So simple rotation is when you have an object between your thumb and one or two of your fingers and you just rotate it like this. So that is simple rotation. That would be used for opening a screw top lid and things like that. The next is complex rotation, and that is for things like when you're writing and you have to flip your pencil over to erase, and also if you're doing something like a pegboard, you pick it up, you rotate it to put it in the right way, things like that. Shift is important for pencil grasp, so if you need to adjust, it's used for adjustment mostly. So moving your fingers up and down a pencil or separating pages in a book. So when they get stuck together and you need to flip the pages, you use some shift for that. And then we have translation. So translation, there's two types. So there is first finger to palm. So you pick it up with your pincer grasp between your index finger and your thumb, and you shift it into your palm. So palm to finger translation is moving it from your palm out to your fingers, just like that. So it's the opposite of finger to palm translation. Okay. Next, I have some great exercises for your kiddos to do at home if they're having trouble with some of these things. So the first one I call pencil twirls because that's pretty much what it is. It works on the complex rotation. So I tell the kids, pretend like you're writing, flip your pencil over and erase. Flip it over and write, flip it over and erase. So I normally have them go through about 5 full rotations just to practice. And that's really, really good for getting those fingers to work together for an end product. Next is pencil walks. So this is shift. So I have the kids grab a pencil like they're going to write, and then they shift their fingers up, walking up the pencil, and then walking down. Walking down is much harder. So I usually have them do about 5 of those. Also, if they drop the pencil, that means there's probably some weakness and some discoordination. So these are good exercises for that. And then for the translation, I have my handy Minion piggy bank. These are like $3 to $5 at Target, and the kids love them. So I normally do 3 to 5 pennies on the table, and I have the kids using their pincer grasp. I call them their pinchers. They pick the penny up from the table, just like that. I don't want them sliding. I want picking it up from the table and then moving the penny into their palm, and I tell them to hide it in their palm. Pick up another penny and hide it in their palm, pick up another penny and hide it in their palm. Then we move over to the piggy bank, and they have to bring one out at a time to drop it in. Just like that. So that is finger to palm translation and then palm to finger translation. The last thing I want to talk about is opposition. So this is a skill, a fine motor skill that's very important for all of these in-hand manipulation skills. It's being able to isolate each finger to touch the thumb so that each finger is able to do their own job. So a good way to practice opposition is getting markers or stickers if kids don't want the marker on their fingers. And I tend to do 4 different colors and put a dot on each finger, like so, but not the thumb. And then, oops, on each finger. And then I will give them 3 colors to choose from, and I'll say, okay, touch blue, green, then pink. And so they touch blue, green, pink, and then you just keep giving them 3 random colors, and it's good work for their brain and for the isolation of their fingers. And this helps with, you know, tying shoes and snaps and buttons and all of that kind of stuff. So thank you so much for your time. I hope this helps, and visit Addie'sAutismFITTClub.com for more videos.